there's a fear around liver consumption and excess vitamin A consumption during pregnancy. What's your take on that?
Yeah, I think if we look at any of the research that fear came from, it was done on synthetic vitamin A, which is very different. We're talking about naturally occurring vitamin A, and retinol specifically is what we care about here, because not everybody, in fact, most people don't convert beta carotene to retinol very well. And gosh, I might not get this stat correct, but it's something like 1.5% of infants in the US are born retinol sufficient. Like it was less than 2. It's very small. Yeah. And so the vitamin A status of the mom is a big deal. It's hard to get it from beta carotene or plant sources and convert it over well. And when we try to get retinol from food, like liver being a really good example, or even raw milk, it's pretty rate limited by taste. Like we're not going to eat 6 livers in a day. No. We're not going to drink a gallon of raw milk a day. Maybe. I mean,
Cade might, but
it tastes good. That one might be a slippery slope, but I think we've got built-in ways to calibrate this, and the studies are not, we can't go off of that. It's not the same. It's apples to oranges, synthetic to real. And I'm not concerned about the amount we'd be getting from real food.
That makes a lot of sense to me. And I like this point of synthetic to real, because in that arena, in your opinion, how rubbish are regular prenatal vitamins?
Yeah, they're not good. They're not good. There are a couple on the market now that I do recommend in cases where a client really wants a prenatal, or it's going to make life easier for them than kind of piecemealing it together. But one of my biggest complaints about prenatals, and why I'm not taking a traditional prenatal myself, is that it's still synthetic vitamin A. And that retinol is really important to me and development and baby. So we're doing it different.
Yeah. What is that? What's different? You're piecemealing it together. I know you were saying you've used some heart and soil. What else is like, tell me about how you're structuring your prenatal.
Yeah. So we look at, a typical well-formulated prenatal and some prenatal nutrition research to outline some of the key nutrients and rough amounts I'm trying to get. And then I'm looking at like the beef organs is one that I take every single day because I want the variety from that. And then we're taking iodine. That's something I wanted in a much higher quantity than prenatals provide, based on my understanding of the research in my own labs.
Is that for the thyroid support? Yeah.
Thyroid and brain. There's some really interesting like baby IQ iodine status. So that was an important one for me. I'm taking cod liver oil for some omega-3s and DHA. And then I'm taking taurine and choline. So this is part gallbladder TLC and part choline we need for baby development too. And then really looking to get my B vitamins from food. And this is from personal experience of knowing I don't do great with synthetic B vitamins that are really high dose in supplements. So I'm getting some of that from the beef organs, getting some of it from bee pollen, getting some of it from, like, I brought in beans were not something that were really abundant in my diet, and neither were greens for a long time, but brought both of those back in during pregnancy in a well-prepared form so I could get some more folate from them.
Hello friends, if you enjoyed that clip, then you can watch the entire thing by heading to this link over here, or you can find us wherever you find podcasts by searching Radical Health Radio. If there's value here, please hit that like button, let us know in a comment what your biggest takeaway was, and hit subscribe. Support the show as we support you. We'll see you soon.